Hello world, it's Shroomy. I'm so excited. New Horizons is finally just a week away. But before it comes out, I need to get some last minute dream additions in. It's pretty funny because I remember back when I was like 5 or 6 and playing the GameCube version, I would always like grab dandelions and make wishes of things I wanted. I wish I could remember what they were, but I was like wishing left and right. I'm sure about 100 dandelions died that summer because of all the wishing I was doing. The only one I remember is wanting a bakery. I don't know what purpose that would even serve. It's not something I care about now, but I mean, we have a coffee shop, so why not a bakery? Anyway, with the game being out in just a week, we've already received a lot of information, and probably most of the new stuff, but I'm hoping there's a few things that Nintendo has hidden away and not showed on any of the trailers that when we get it and play it for ourselves, we'll finally get to see. And this list is the list that I'm hoping will be there. Although, I really wouldn't be surprised if it wasn't. So I'm not going to be disappointed if these things aren't here. But I am still hoping. Fingers crossed. Alright, here's my list. Number 1, angling furniture. Right now, you can only position furniture at 19-degree increments. I'm really hoping they let us at least do 45 degrees. You can angle furnitures in corners instead of doing a front or side shot. Or in the case of teddy bears, you can't even get them to face forward. It'd be nice to choose if you want them at an angle or straight on. Doubling the number of angles furniture can be positioned at would really give way more dimension in decorating. Number 2, decorating shelves. In real life, a huge part of decorating is choosing what is on the shelf and how it's arranged. I really want this power in New Horizons. It could be cool if they had like mini items that would go on shelves, or maybe when you bought a shelf, there were certain items you could choose that went on it. For example, in the ice set, one of my biggest turnoffs was the shelf. It had like a banana and an apple on it. It really didn't match the ice set at all, so I never used the set. It would be great if they gave an option where you could remove items and choose what items you did put on shelves. It would be even cooler if you could take current items like a lucky cat and you could choose to put them on the shelf and then they would minimize to fit on it. Editing a shelf could take you into a little menu like in Happy Home Designer where you see the surface and then you can move the items around. Those are just some options. Any of those would be great. Just some sort of shelf customization would be awesome. Number 3, building exteriors. Horizons is really putting an emphasis on making the island your own. Like, you can do whatever you want with it, with landscape customization and being able to put furniture outside. I really hope they take this a step further and let us customize the exteriors of buildings. In New Leaf, you could do this with your house and town hall and the train station. I want to see that extend to every building on the island, especially since all the buildings look like they're going to be wherever you put them in your island, instead of being off in their own little pre-made section. So I want the power to choose what those buildings are going to look like if they're in my designy space. Number 4, wall customization. I want my accent wall. As in, instead of one wallpaper being pasted on all 4 walls, I want to be able to pick wall by wall what wallpaper or pattern I want to put up. This would allow for way more customization. Number 5, wallpaper template. Along the lines of wall customization, I really want them to do a specific template for wallpaper. With the current one, you can do some nice repeating patterns, but if they gave a template that was 2x6 instead of 1x1, you could create wallpaper patterns on the same level as the developer. It would be so amazing. So much more customization. Same with carpet. I don't know why they haven't done this before. But if they just had a 4x4 pattern for us to do carpet on and then rotated that, it would be the same level as a carpet you purchased. Oh, it would be so awesome to make whatever detailed wallpaper or carpet you wanted. Number 6, path template. Another template they need to have is one for paths. I'm sure they'll let you do custom paths, but when you do this corner rounding thing, I don't want them to just slice the corner off your pattern. I want them to have like a template pack where you design what your pattern will look like when it's missing the corner. in case you want to do like a border around each part. Number 7, camera angle outside. What if we could do this, but outside? I mean, they have to. We're going to be putting furniture outside, so we have to be able to like change up the angle to see how it looks. It would have been nice a few games back for bug hunting and looking behind trees, but you know, better late than never. Please make it so we can change camera angles outside. Number 8, high heels. So I am a sucker for shoes, especially high heels. I want more shoe options in this game, including high heels for sure. I think it would be so cute to have your character just walking around in high heels. Plus, it would bring a lot more formal shoes into the game, which is my kind of style. Number 9, design on the outside of packaging. This should have been something forever ago. In the case of wallpaper or carpet or flowers or bushes, can the packaging please have what it is on the outside? One of my greatest dreads is having to talk to Timmy or Leaf to figure out what something is. Like when you're trying to collect a ton of red tulips or something like that, and every day you have to walk into the store and ask what it is. And sometimes you're typing through the text too fast and you totally miss and you have to talk to them again about what it is. I don't understand. Like, they can't just have a picture on the outside of a tulip that's red. Or with the wallpaper and carpet, why can't you just have like a hint of what the pattern is? Because when you ask them like, hey, what's this carpet? And they're like, oh, that's the exquisite rug. And you're like, I don't know what that is, Timmy. And then you have to go the extra step and ask to see it. And then you're like, oh, never mind, I hate it. If I'd seen just a glimpse of it, I would have known that I hated it. So please, let's have the patterns on the outside. It would be like walking into the store and having all the furniture be leaves on the ground, and then you'd have to talk to them and be like, oh, can I see what the bookcase looks like, please? Just put the designs on the outside. Rant over. Number 10, Christmas lights. They already kind of had this in Wild World. They had like a week where your neighbors put lights on their house. But I want them to bring that back and then let us put lights on our house. I don't know why that wasn't in the other game. I don't know why it hasn't been in the last couple games. But they need to have it happen in this game. And it would also be nice if we could have a say in what the lights look like. Like colors or patterns, how they twinkle. It'd be cool if we had some sort of power in arranging them, but if they just put lights on the house, I'd be pretty glad. All the other customization would be nice, but just having lights would make me happy. It would also be great if they let you do it anytime, but even just a couple weeks in winter would satisfy me. Alright, so there's my list. I tried to do things that I haven't seen anyone else do, but, you know, I can't watch all the videos or remember every single thing. My favorite part of Animal Crossing is all the aesthetics of, like, designing your house and your town, so basically all of mine were based on aesthetics, or just kind of ease of play, like the wallpaper thing. So if none of them make it, no big deal. It's not going to ruin the game for me, and I'm sure I'm going to have a ton of fun playing it. Plus, they're going to have stuff that I would never even think of that's way better than any of these ideas. Like, I'm so excited for crafting and for designing my own landscape, and I never would have thought to include those. So, so exciting. I'm excited to see all the new different stuff they ended up putting in. And I would like to know what you're excited for or any features you would like to see. I think it's super fun to hear those kinds of things. And make sure to subscribe. I'm going to be coming out with little video journals of my gameplay of New Horizons, along with more videos just like this. Alright, bye!